everybody, it's Melanie. So it is time. I cannot believe it's already time for this, but it's time for my Finish 7 by Summer finale. Today I'm going to update you guys how I did on the makeup as well as the skincare and body care stuff. These are items that I wanted to use up by this point in the summer because they were items that I had mostly gone through at this point, or that were expiring or were going to expire soon, and I didn't want to have to toss them without enjoying the last little bit of these particular things. So I did really extremely well with one part of this challenge, not so well with another part of it. So I did 2 of these challenges, one for skincare, body care, one for makeup. The one I did really well with was makeup, oddly enough, and I'm going to show you guys all of that stuff here in a minute, but I'm actually going to get started on the body care stuff. Now, this is what I did not do quite as well with. The first thing I'm going to share with you guys is that the vitamin C serum from Paula's Choice with the ferulic acid, I had to toss that. It smelled like hot dog juice. I couldn't even put it on my face, and it had gone bad. So with the vitamin C serum, you need to use that up within 3 months of opening it, and unfortunately I was using a bunch of other vitamin C serums at the same time. I should have just not opened that product because it totally went to waste, and I'd only used maybe about a third of it, so that sucks. I felt really bad about that, but honestly, I couldn't stand the smell of it on my face. The next item that I definitely failed on is the Hemp's Vanilla Plum Body Moisturizer. I just am so terrible about putting lotion on when I get out of the shower. It's awful. So you can see I still need to finish this. Still got to work on it. Another item that I bombed on was the Josie Maran Whipped Argan Oil, and I used definitely some of this, not enough to where I finished it, but I put another decent sized dent in the product. So I will continue to work my way through this. I love this. It's just that I think of it as such an expensive luxury product that it's hard for me to wrap my mind about using it up. I just cannot get my mind around that concept for this particular product, but I need to, so. I'm actually almost through this. I probably have, I would say, another week or 2, and then I'll be done with this. It's the Paula's Choice Resist Daily Pore Refining Treatment. By the way, I will link my original videos down below for you. So 2% BHA. This is just a liquid BHA. I really like this, and I will definitely use that up in the next couple weeks. Used a little bit of this, not much. Fresh Sea Berry Moisturizing Face Oil. I think the reason that I can't use this is because it is summertime and my skin is so oily already that I just don't need the extra moisture from these face oils right now. So I'm going to save this for fall and winter, and I'm going to use what I can before I feel like it starts to really turn. I can probably keep this for another year and a half, and it'll be okay. I do keep it in a dark medicine cabinet, so as long as it doesn't change consistency or scent, then I'm just going to keep using it. In the future, though, I'm going to be much better about buying the smaller sizes of these oils because most of them are sold in half-ounce glass containers instead of the 1.7 fluid ounces. And since I seem to like variety, it's much better for me to just buy the smaller sizes of several different brands, even though it's more cost effective to buy the larger size. It's not cost effective when you're throwing it away though, so let's keep that in mind. Also did not finish this. I gotta say though, I'm probably down to about right here. I will finish this in the early fall. It's the Paula's Choice Skin Balancing Invisible Touch Moisture Gel. Reason I stopped using this is because my skin just got a little bit too oily for it. During the fall and winter, this was working great for me. It was actually helping to absorb oil and just keep my skin balanced, but I really have a lot of excess production in the summer months, and this was just providing a little bit too much moisture during that time, plus the extra oil I was producing. It was a little bit too much. So I'm going to continue to use this, so it's not going anywhere. It's still fine. And then this, I used definitely a fair amount of. You only use a drop or 2, so I knew I probably wouldn't finish it, but I am going to finish this before the end of the year. It's my Nude Skincare Advanced Renewal Serum. Oh, I love this stuff so much. I use this at night after I put on like my BHA treatments and stuff, and it just keeps my skin feeling supple and moisturized, but not providing like an excess amount of moisture. It's not quite as moisturizing as an oil is, but it just makes my face feel so good. So I love this, and I will continue to finish it. So with that stuff here, I have decided that most of this will probably be going into a Finish 5 by Fall skincare body care. I may trade a few things out. I will record that video probably next week sometime. So you'll see the products that I have chosen for that challenge. Like I said, some of these things may be included in there, some of them may not. So I'll just kind of have to see. Let's get to the good stuff. Let's get to the makeup. Yes, I did really well with this. Okay, so I finished the NYX High Definition Foundation, Blush in Taupe. Like, it's gone. I finished this within, it was actually a couple weeks ago, I think. So I finished it long before the challenge was over because this is so powdery. I will not repurchase this. No way. Thankfully, I was able to get some of the original ones. They came back in stock on the NYX website, and the original one I'm talking about is this guy right here, the NYX Blush in Taupe, the one that came with like the quilted design. This is like a one of a kind for me. I hate the thought of ever being without this, but this is not a replacement for it, so no. I finished my Buff Beige Paula's Healthy Choice Finish Pressed Powder. This has an SPF of 15. There is still a small ring of product around the outside, but I was damaging my brush trying to get to it, and so I called it good. When my products reach this point, usually I'm done. Like, I'm not willing to damage my brush to like get to the product, and I have had people say, oh, just like break that out of there and crush it up. No, I think by the time that I've gotten to this stage, I've gotten my money out of the product, and I call this a success. In my world, that's a success. Everyday Minerals Semi-Matte Base in Winged Butter. All gone. I love this. I love Everyday Minerals. I showed you guys a haul where I replaced this. They no longer make the winged butter color, but I found a color that's an even better match for me. So I will link that haul down below for you if you guys are curious. I love Everyday Minerals more so than Bare Essentials. It just seems to work a little bit better for me, and I find the color range to be better for me, and it's more affordable. So, and they're cruelty free, and so is Bare Essentials, but this is more affordable, it works better for me, and it's cheaper, so it wins. This I was genuinely sad about. It's my Essence lipstick in Creamy Nude. I could dig this out of here and get a little bit more, but again, when my lipsticks reach this point, like, I'm done. I've gotten my money out of it. This was definitely also an older product as well, and I do still have 2 backups that I haven't even ever like used, so this was good to me, and if I could find this color again, I would love it. Triple XL Shine Lip Gloss in Nude Kiss from Essence, another Essence product, and this was one that I kind of threw in when I finished something else, because I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I'm missing some stuff. I may have thrown a couple things away already in my like monthly empties. I'm gonna look back. Whatever I'm missing, I will list down below for you guys. But I remember this was a replacement for something else. So I really like this Nude Kiss gloss, and I like these Triple XL Shine lip glosses. Plus they're like $1.99, and this is definitely my favorite one out of all of them. So again, this is Nude Kiss. It's just a beautiful beigey pink. This I was sad about. It's my Lorac blush in Rose. This is discontinued, and I don't think that you can get it anymore. Sometimes it may come out on Haute Look. If it ever does, you should buy it. It's gorgeous. Again, I've got a ring around the outside, but I'm not damaging my brush to get to that. And I've got a couple backups, but this has been my favorite blush ever, and I wish that Lorac wouldn't have done away with these blushes, especially this shade. This is like the best ever to me. So Anyway, I wish that I could remember what the other products were. I'll list them down below. Sure wasn't super organized about that, was I? So anyway, these can go into my empties now. And I will be doing another Finish 5 by Fall makeup challenge as well. So I've got a whole new set of products that I'm going to pull and share with you guys next week. And I think I'm going to make mid-October kind of my goal for this next go around. So that gives me August, September, half of October, plus half of basically 3 months. I've got another 3 months to see what else I can get through. You know what, I may actually make it end of October. Let's do end of October. So that's like 3.5 months. And I'll share with you what those products are and let me know how you did. I'm curious to hear your guys' updates as well. I think it's good to do challenges like this every once in a while. I love following people on Instagram who are doing the Pan That Palette challenge. I should do something like that, but I don't know. I like variety a little bit more. That would be really hard for me, but I admire when people do those challenges, and I just love watching like empties videos. It's so satisfying to get rid of stuff in your collection that you've had for a really long time. So even if you don't make videos, you should challenge yourself with something like this at least once or twice a year, just to use up some of the things that you have that you love that you maybe just kind of push to the side because other new things come into your collection. But I really do think something like this is a good idea periodically. So I encourage you to join me in my 5 by Fall challenge. And again, that video will be up next week. Let me know if you have any questions about this stuff down below. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Quickly, guys, I figured out what the other two products were. The Kat Von D Autograph Eye Pencil in Immortal Love. Finished that. Love it. Opened another one. I love that eye pencil. It doesn't smudge. It's fantastic. And then one of the most important things, this is actually the only thing that I didn't like finish, but I put a decent sized dent in it. It's the Hourglass Mineral Veil Oil-Free Primer. Oh, I love this. And I will finish this before the end of the year, but I'm all the way down to here at this point. So less than the halfway mark, and this is so beautiful. I love this so much. This is actually on my list to repurchase at the VIB sale in November. So, but yeah, this is the only thing that I didn't finish. So anyway, I remembered as soon as I turned the camera off. So yeah, there you guys go. Okay, for real, this video is now over. Thanks for watching. Bye.